Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live on this Friday. Yay, yay, yay. Friday. Friday. Hallelujah. TGIF. It's Friday. Coming to you on this Friday, July 29th, 2022. We are 210 days in to the 2022 edition of the Game of Life. Hope you're playing along. I hope you're using Shibboleth as one of the strategies that you have learned to play well in the game of life. And when you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of play you're going to make today. What are you going to do? Well, guess what I have to do? I have to have a perfect day today. When I was hoping for a holiday, because, I was hoping for a holiday today, and I had it yesterday. So, sometimes it is what it is. You make the adult decision. And when I was sitting there contemplating that holiday yesterday, see, I'm feeling a little slippage. This is where the problem is coming in. I'm feeling like I want to slip a little bit. I want a little extra of this. I want a little extra of that. And I'm not wanting to keep that as strong and as true as it should be. And so I had that extra chocolate bar the other day, and then yesterday I had another extra chocolate bar, and then I had some hemp flakes again. And then I thought, well, that's a holiday. Well, if it's a holiday, girl, you know what? You've been wanting something enjoyable. Just have a holiday. So at that point, I had ice cream, cookies, and Lay's potato chips. Now, today I cannot have, I had honey roasted barbecue. They were so good. But today I was planning on having a meal with friends, and I was going to get the fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and all kinds of goodness at this place. And then we were going to ice cream after. I'm not doing it. Today I'm going to have an approved meal at the restaurant, and I'm not having ice cream after. And this is the decision that I've made in order to do that. Now, I'm at the point in the month where we have 3 days left in this month. I know that once I get kind of rolling again, everything will be cool, because most of July was fairly easy and good, and I wasn't up and down in my holidays. My holidays were so normal. And then this week, I have been extremely tired. My brain needs a rest. My husband and I are going to go to the beach the first weekend in September for 4 days for our 24th anniversary. And I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to it. I need to be able to just power down for a minute. So it's just been very busy, and I've been very tired. And I think that when I get so tired and uncomfortable and miserable, I think that comfort food needs to be there. But now I'm at the point where it's do it, Kim, because you're 3 days left in the month to not see a diet devil. Yeah, last night I was sitting there and I was contemplating, okay, Kim, do you want to see the ugly, nasty, red-looking diet devil on your calendar for the first time? Do you want to see that? So basically, you are going to have a perfect meal tomorrow, and you're not having that ice cream. And that's what I'm doing, because guess what? I don't want to see the diet devil. Do you know that in my personality, if I see that diet devil once, it'll be easier to see it again and again and again. And by following this program like it should work, that's where you get the results. So that's what I'm doing. And I've got 3 days left. They'll be perfect. When I come back on here on Monday, they'll be perfect, because I don't have another option. See, yesterday and the day before, when I gave in to the day before, a pretty small holiday, and then yesterday I decided to eat a bit more after it was going to be a small holiday, and I knew I was going to be missing out today. I feel like missing out today. Then I decided eat a little bit more, kind of making up for today, but then today you're done. But I'm at that point now where I had the option before, now I don't. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to slip, and I'm feeling a little slippery right now. Amanda Compton, you understand me? Feeling a little slippery right now. So, but you know what? this is why I have the Shibboleth lifestyle. This is why I try to be, what did I post yesterday? And I said it yesterday on the Shibby show, be an example of relentless perseverance. You may not want to persevere, but you might have to persevere. And I want to be that example of relentless perseverance. So even though I had holidays when I didn't really want to have them, still within my guidelines. And that's like, okay, you're still within your guidelines, but you got 3 days. And the way that this month was moving along so smoothly with small holidays and all these things, for this to be the last week, I'm also surprised too. Very surprised. But hey, it's the way it goes. And I'm looking forward to finishing this month. I want it done and over. Now that we're at the end, I want it done and over so I can be like, shoo, oh, shoo, I did it. Oh my goodness, I did it. Because it's not that easy to keep doing something so consistently for the whole rest of your life. That is why so many people are in the condition in their bodies that they're in, because it's not that easy. And yes, we've got a program that makes it fun and is sustainable and practical, and it seems to be easy at times, but there's just times when it's not. And that's when we have to be an example of relentless perseverance. So that's my talk today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the devotion, and then I will read and see what you guys are saying. It's by Jesus Always, Sarah Young. And the devotion says, "Let me satisfy you in the morning with my unfailing love, that you may sing for joy and be glad all your days. People seek satisfaction in a vast variety of hurtful ways, many of which are addicting. Even good things can fail to satisfy you if you elevate them above me. So come to me each morning with your emptiness and longings. Sit quietly in my presence, communing with me. Invite me to fill you up to the full with my limitless love. Ponder how wide and long and high and deep is this vast ocean of blessing. Finding your satisfaction in me above all else provides a firm foundation for your life. Building on this solid foundation enables you to be joyful and glad as you go through your days. You will still encounter hardships because you live in such a broken world. However, I will lovingly guide you along your way as you cling to me in trust. Then your life will be meaningful and satisfying while you're traveling towards your ultimate goal, the gates of glory." And what a wonderful thought that we can come to him and fill ourselves up each morning for the day that we are going to go out there and we are going to be in a broken world, and we're going to deal with people who have their little different idiosyncrasies. Or, you know, I run into a lot of people out there in the world where, you know, in the business world and networking and all the things that we do. I run into a lot of people, and people can be very deceptive and toxic. And I'm talking people who are Christians. So you have to think about, where did they come from? What are their experiences? What is creating this issue right now? What's going on? Because it may or may not be you. It may be that they have things going on in their life that you don't know about. So, you know, it's amazing the things you can run into out there. But just go to the Lord. All right, who's on here with me this morning? Hey, Chris, good morning. Happy Friday. Yes, ma'am, Friday. Woo, I never understood the word of Friday, and I think the older I get, the more I appreciate Friday. I am FJ in Jacksonville, Florida. Realtor comes today. Moving forward. Have a great weekend. You too. I hope everything goes well with the realtor. That's awesome. Hey, Diane, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Gonna have a perfect day. Awesome. You're going to have a perfect day. Have a great day. You too. Hey, Lisa, good morning from Pennsylvania. Having a perfect day. Hey, Harriet, good morning from South Carolina. Having a perfect day. Hey, Michelle, good morning. I am FJ, Carrollton, Georgia. And then Harriet says, have had a diet devil month. So August and the new Shibboleth Hot Challenge will help me get back on track. That's awesome. And always, always use whatever is new and coming up to help you get back on track, just like this Shibboleth Hot Challenge. So first of all, thank you for marking those things in your calendar, because it is a good visual. And it's that visual that you probably don't want to see. And therefore, you are compelled to try again, do it again, get something under your belt. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. IMF Day in Clarksville, Georgia. She'll have all 7 grandchildren for the weekend for Nana and Papa camp. I love that. Then driving to Louisiana for our niece's funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that, Cheryl. It's terrible. Have the days for holidays, and we'll probably take them. Yes, I totally understand that. Lori, I appreciate you. I so appreciate your transparency. Thank you for all that you do and share. You're welcome. You're welcome. And believe me, when I go into having those holidays, after I said that I was going to have a perfect day in the morning, I think of the Shibby Show and I think, crud. I'm going to have to say this in the morning. But I do it because I feel like it will help other people. But what I also want to show is that there is a point where if you're using the Shibboleth system as a management system and you've got a month to do the management in, there is a point where you don't have the flexibility anymore. Like I had the 2 holidays. I wasn't planning on using them. I was so happy with the way my month had gone, and I was feeling good about these little small holidays, and I was real happy about that. And then boom, I'm like, well, I've got them. I can use them there. I'm at the end. But I'm glad I could help with that, Lori. So let's just all do our very, very best today. And there's got to be some point where whatever it is you're using, like in the Shibboleth lifestyle, because there's already so many tools set up, there's got to be one of them that's the point where it gives you a reason to say no. Well, see, now I have the reason to say no to a holiday. I don't have any more to use. So, hey, Jelena, perfect day in Cleveland, Georgia. Hey, Alicia, good morning. She says day 5, and yes, that slope is very slippery. What's so funny about the slope is that, y'all hear my stomach growling? After a big holiday, my stomach growls like I'm hungry. There you go. Insulin is an appetite increaser. There's my appetite acting up. So what's really funny about that slope is that within the month of July, I have felt so good about my holidays that have been small. And if you look at my weight gain, it hasn't been up, down, up, down, up, down like a beating heart. It's been just like that all month. And now all of a sudden, up, down, up, down. So the slope can surprise you. The slippery slope. Do you know, oh my goodness, this is really weird. I was dreaming last night, and I dreamed that I got up to the edge of something and was running really fast. And then all of a sudden I fell off the edge, and it was dangerous there. And there were other people coming after me. And I was like yelling, stop, stop, stop. And then like the person came up to the edge, they were able to stop and see that was about to go off the cliff. And that person was standing there. And I said, don't look down here, just help me up. That's what I said in the dream. So that's funny. So see this, I'm very aware that this slope could be slippery. I'm also very aware of my personality, where if I go beyond what is allowed, it's easier to do it every other time. So it's, okay, the slippery slope can come over time or in a day. So you got to every single day, recalibrate your mind on what it is that you're needing to do. Well, right now, my recalibration is there's 3 days left in the month. At least make them perfect so that you don't get the diet devil, so that you're living truthfully within the lifestyle. Then you have a new one. Do you see what's going to happen is those 3 days of having to say yes to the Shibboleth lifestyle is going to set me up for a good start in August, because Monday's August 1st, and I usually have a perfect day on Mondays anyway. So anyway, the slippery slope can come over time or immediately. Just remember that. Hey, Melanie, good morning. Good morning, Cindy. IMF Day in Virginia. You're welcome, Harriet. Hey, Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having an IMF Day. TGIF, that's right. Let's see. Lisa says, yes, when you tell us about your slip-ups and get right back, it shows us we can slip up. But now we know what to do to fix it and get back to business. That is so true. That's right. Just get back to business. And you want to get back to business fast. So, and I mean, many of us have had this happen before. And like I'm using before Shibboleth as an example. You're rocking and rolling. You're doing things good. Maybe you're walking. Maybe you're trying to drink all your water or something like that. And then there's the one day that you don't do it. And it throws you off course for either weeks, months, and sometimes years. This is what we cannot allow to happen anymore. We can't allow it to throw us off for weeks, months, and years. That's where the damage comes. But if we get right back to business, we know what we need to do immediately and get back to business and don't let it throw us off for that long period of time. That's where you get the results and the success and the better health. Harriet says it's like having a money nest egg. Those holidays at the end of the month. Oh yeah, it's good to have, that's true, to have those holidays at the end of the month. But yep, those diet devils looked awful, but I needed to see them move forward. That is good. That's why I'm telling everybody, y'all journal every single day and mark that so you can see that timing chart, that calendar. It's very important visual. All right. Well, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day and weekend. Listen to Travis at 11 today. He's always inspirational, always got something good to say. If you can't listen live, listen later. If you are near Kennesaw, please go and register for tomorrow's class at 10 a.m. Okay, go in there and register for that. Participate in Alicia's Sunday night webinar. It's like being in an in-person class, because you go out in groups and do things like that and can talk and chat. It's not just listening to one person talk. So you get to talk too, get lots of ideas, you get to ask questions. So please register for that. And then I'll be back Monday for the Shibby show. And then we've got class in Kennesaw on Monday night at 6 p.m. So we'll do that. If you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. It's important to remember why you're doing that. And let's see what Melanie's saying before I give us our little blessing. Melanie says, I appreciate your comments on toxic people. I'm so thankful for the safe people in my life, like my hubby who speaks truth to me. Oh yeah, there's toxic people. I've experienced it yesterday. And there's different reasons that people can be toxic. And you know, here's the funny thing about toxic people. They can change on you and you don't know why or what you did. That happens too. So, we'll just be strong and move forward. And I commented earlier this week in the Shibby show with like when things like that happen, I just have to go to the Lord and go, Lord, I don't know what I did. If I did something that I need to fix, please let me know. If not, I'm moving on, Lord. But you can help me in this situation. I'm not going to make a bigger deal of it than it needs to be, because I feel like that would be giving it the attention it doesn't deserve. So, yes, and I'm glad Kevin speaks truth into your life, Melanie. And thank y'all for coming to visit the baby last week. So Melanie and her husband, Kevin. Melanie's my stepsister. Kevin's her husband and their son, Drew. They have 2 children, Drew and David. Drew, they were all able to come to see the baby last weekend. So that was awesome. All right. Well, y'all go and have a great day. And mercy, peace, and love be yours in abundance. Mercy, peace, and love be yours in abundance. Bye, everybody.